I'm going to show you how to make pumpkin spice overnight oats. In a crock pot, combine 1 cup of oats. You can use rolled or steel cut, 2.5 cups of water, ½ cup of pumpkin puree, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now give it a good mix. Get it on my little crock pot thing. Now put the lid on and turn it on low. Now all you gotta do is sit and wait and let it cook for about 8 hours. So easy. Once it's done, add in some chopped pecans and stir it on up. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Woo! Oatmeal in Disney mugs is just better. Oh my gosh, can't wait. Whoa. Going to be figuring out which brand of cookie dough ice cream has the most cookie dough. Halo Top Creamery, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, So Delicious cookie dough ice cream, Haagen-Dazs. We're just gonna do a little dissecting. Did I get the right kind of ice cream? There is no cookie dough in this. That's one way to do it, Nicole. Eat all the ice cream around the cookie dough. Ah! Ah! Oh, wow. That's all I can say. We used to bake a ton of things for the holidays and then deliver them to neighbors, family, and friends. Seeing someone's face light up as they try my treats brings me so much joy, and I think it's why I love baking so much. So today I thought I'd make some pecan pie bars and package them up and deliver them to my grandpa because I haven't seen him in a while and he's the best taste tester. For every post using hashtag #FisherTogether, Fisher Nuts will donate $30 to Meals on Wheels to help provide meals and a little joy to seniors in need. Seeing his smile and reaction made me so happy, and I'm so glad I was able to drop these off. As we gear up to the holiday season, be sure to follow me if you want more yummy, festive recipes. Asked me where I get my smoothie bowl ingredients, so today I'm going to take you to the grocery store with me and I'm going to show you. We're shopping at Ralph's today, but any grocery store will do. The produce section is my best friend. This is where I find all my bananas for freezing and then all the fruit that goes on for toppings like berries or really whatever fruit looks good and is in season. Next we're headed to the frozen fruit section. Most common question I get asked is where I find my pitaya and acai packets. If you go to the frozen fruit section, they're usually just right here. These are the dragon fruit packets that I get. Sometimes I get acai, whatever they have, but other than that, my favorite go-tos are frozen mango chunks. I love the frozen pineapple or the strawberries, really whatever fruit looks good and what I want in my smoothie. Sometimes they even have fun things like these frozen avocados. Next, we're headed to the frozen vegetable section. This is where I find my famous frozen riced cauliflower, and no, it doesn't taste like anything. It's just a great way to sneak those veggies in. Hope that helped. I had to make a pan-fried pork chop. Who am I kidding? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but I do. Now let's go.
All right, Sunny, what's the first step?
Well, let's season these pork chops.
Okay.
Salt, pepper. So ripping hot cast iron, right? I've had that on the heat for like literally 8 minutes. We're doing olive oil, that's all we got, but a neutral oil might be better. Dropping that pork, it's perfect. Okay, about 3 minutes and flip. Shallots, garlic, reduce the heat, killing it. Unsalted butter, rosemary going in, and baste, baste, baste. Another 3 minutes of basting and we're gonna rest. Add some orange juice to your pan and some balsamic vinegar. A little more pepper. Now we'll reduce that by about half. Okay, now we're gonna start working in cold unsalted butter. Keep that heat really low. Here it is.
I didn't do anything to help, but it looks
Boom.
great.
Smells amazing, my friends.
It's beautiful. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa, that was a one-way ticket to Flavor Town.
You know I love you in and out. That's perfect.
Yes.
Nice.
Woo! Orange popsicles, 2 ounces of strawberries, 2 tablespoons of water, and a little bit of honey. Blend all that up. That'll do. Popsicle mold. Now place it. Now place a sliced strawberry on the walls of the popsicle maker. Put our sticks in. Now we'll carefully pour our strawberry puree in about halfway. Now wait a couple minutes for these to freeze. I just realized that most of you probably don't know what this is. This popsicle mold is a quick sickle maker. So this is actually frozen. So the second you pour anything liquid in here, it freezes instantly. Well, within a couple of minutes. It's so cool. Okay, now we're gonna take some orange juice and fill it up the rest of the way. Now we're gonna wait about 10 minutes. Magic doohickey. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Yep, this one's a winner. Noodle edible cookie dough. 2 tablespoons of softened butter, 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now cream those together. Splash of vanilla, a pinch of salt, about ½ a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 cup of flour. Mix it all up. Add just a tiny bit of milk. This smells so good. This one smells like Christmas. Ooh, tastes like Christmas too. homemade Nerds ropes. Dump a box of Nerds into a dish. Dump a bag of gummy bears into a bowl. Melt the gummy bears. I did mine for 1 minute. Give it a little stir. Now very carefully pour the gummy mixture into strips on top of the Nerds. Pour more Nerds on the top. You can kind of shake it around if that helps. Once they set up and firm, now you have your Nerds rope. Oat. Butter. 1 cup of white sugar. Brown sugar. Paddle. Cream. Add 2 eggs and mix. Vanilla. And 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. Now mix again. Scrape down the sides and mix one more time. All right, in another bowl, we've got about 3 cups of flour. We're gonna add half a teaspoon of salt and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Whisk it on up. Slowly combine the dry into the wet. Yes. Now wrap it up into a nice tight ball. Now put this in the freezer while we make our spiders. Reese's peanut butter cups. All right, I've just got some melted chocolate in a Ziploc bag. I'm just gonna cut the tip and we're gonna use it like glue. Now take these little eyeballs, a little chocolate on the back, and glue them to the peanut butter cup, just like that. Now form your dough into balls about this size and then roll them in some sugar or cinnamon sugar and place on a baking sheet. Now press them down just a little bit with the back of a spoon. Bake at 350 for 10 minutes. Now place on your spider and then give them some legs. Cheers. Oh, these are so good. And they're so soft. Show you how to decorate a smoothie bowl. The first thing we're gonna do is add peanut butter. I love peanut butter, it's so good. I always add peanut butter to my smoothie bowls. Sometimes I just take my spoon, and I just get a big glob on there, you know. That's the best way to do it, and you know, it's really okay. It's okay if you make a mess. My life is a mess, and so sometimes I like my food to resemble that so I feel better about myself. Cacao nibs are very crunchy. I love adding a little crunch to my smoothie bowl. Yeah, I think that's gonna be enough cacao nibs for today. I also really love adding berries to my smoothie bowl. I like to end my smoothie bowls with a big honey drizzle. Honey is amazing. I always get locally sourced honey. This honey is the best honey in the world, and I just gonna do just a little drizzle like that. Yep, it's perfect. And there we have the most perfect smoothie bowl ever. I'm so excited about this bowl. It's gonna be so good. Just gonna, it's delicious, so wonderful. Edible cookie dough, but this time it's a single serving. 2 tablespoons of softened butter, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and half a tablespoon of brown sugar. Now we're gonna cream these together. You can do it by hand, but it helps to use a mixer like this so that all the sugar gets dissolved and it's not as grainy. Now add half a cup of cake mix. I recommend heat treating this to kill any potential bacteria, but y'all really seem to like to live on the edge, so do what you want. And finally, a little touch of milk to get it all together. Okay, this is the cutest. This is the tastiest peanut butter cookie dough for 2. 2 tablespoons of softened butter, a nice big scoop of creamy peanut butter. I'm just guesstimating. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, half a tablespoon of white sugar. Now mix. Splash of vanilla, a pinch of salt. I'm just gonna do a big scoop of peanut powder in the name of health. And 1/4 cup of flour. I'm using almond flour this time because you don't have to heat treat it and it gives it a nice texture. And last but not least, peanut butter chips. Mix all that up. I'm so glad that y'all wanted
You can see it, but this is homemade cookie dough ice cream.
2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of whole milk, half a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Whisk it on up until all the sugar is dissolved. Set your ice cream maker to 20 minutes and slowly pour in your mixture. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, so yummy.
It's so pretty.
Okay, now we're gonna put chunks of that edible cookie dough I made for my last video to make cookie dough ice cream. If you didn't see it, it's probably because you're not following me. So just hit that button right there. All right, once it's loaded up, put that cover on. Now freeze.
I've never been more excited.
Wow.
For someone whose favorite food is ice cream, this is a dream come true. And with the cookie dough, drop your favorite ice cream flavors in the comments because I'm about to turn everything into ice cream.
Cookie dough. 1 cup of flour. Now we need to heat treat this flour because we're eating it raw to kill any bacteria that might be inside. So just pop this in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. Now we need half a cup of softened butter and half a cup of brown sugar and then 3 tablespoons of white sugar. Cream those together. Okay, now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon of salt, and then our flour. Now mix all that up and slowly add in 1.5 tablespoons of milk. Oh, this is looking so good. Okay, the last thing we gotta add is our chocolate chips. You're supposed to do half a cup, but who really measures? Not me. Oh my gosh.
Yes, please. Oh, wow.
This is the best